Hi, I'm Vincent. I'm the host for this conversation with Authentic Man. Yeah, today I have invite one of my friends. Yeah, later he will introduce himself. Yeah, I will let him introduce himself. And basically, this is the space where Authentic Men will come and share their life stories or even the challenges, their success. Yeah, and we go through a lot of struggles. I mean, as men, sometimes, but we don't share it openly.
Yep.
Yeah, so we want to take this platform, to share with people out there, especially for men, to know about the challenges, the struggles, as well as the success stories. Yeah. Okay, let's welcome, Rendy. Rendy, you maybe want to share a bit about yourself.
Okay, just a bit of myself. So I'm Rendy Tan. So I am currently one of the leaders of Community of Learning, called Mr. Stephen Cole. So in the community, we actually help professionals and adult educators to upskill themselves so that they can be more relevant in this very disruptive world. You know that AI is replacing some jobs.
Yeah.
And how do we actually use AI as part of our job so that we are more AI enabled, so that we can be efficient in our work. So that's one aspect of what we do. So AI, but we also look into the soft skills aspects of it, especially for adult educators, how to update their pedagogy, right? And we also look into results oriented, so that how do you learn and apply is in the community, you can do it online. And in our offline meetings, we also can do social learning. So this is a term that we commonly use in our community.
So what is social learning? Just curious.
Social learning is, one way is, even this podcast can be a form of social learning. So it's an informal, unstructured learning.
Okay.
Where you interact with the other person with the purpose of understanding the person more. And at the same time, showing interest and then really learn what is the latest in the industry from this person who is a professional or an adult educator, for example.
Okay. Maybe I want to share with out there, because I know that you have a lot of passion, right? Okay, what are some of your passions or passionate things to do? Yeah, not just your work, yeah.
Okay, passionate things that I do. I like to look at different systems that's out there. Why is it very important is when we improve, we will see how these things can be in a structured format so that we can actually share with others. I'm very interested in that area. Why is because some of these frameworks or systems help me along the way in my personal development journey. Right? I find it, some very complex, very hard to understand. Some are just simple, but also not really enough depth. But by combining, certain systems together, it actually works hand in hand. And that's allow us to know more about the world.
Okay.
And we talk about authenticity, right? Yeah, authenticity is also what aspects of how it adds to the current frameworks and to make it more aligned with our world today.
So what does it mean by authenticity in your own words?
In my own words, it's one aspects of alignment, right, of who we are and what we do in our work, in our life, professionally and personally. There should be some sort of alignment.
Alignment.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. To be exact, what do you mean alignment of what? For
example, let's say you're at work, right? I mean, some of us is a different person, right? In like when we meet friends, we are very different also.
At differently.
At home, also very different.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's no authenticity because we act differently in different social settings.
Is it okay or not okay?
It's okay in a sense because sometimes we need to do that. But how good is if we are able to be authentic, in different settings. For example, at home, you can be authentic. With your friends, you can be authentic. Even your workplace, they allow your authenticity to be out. I think that's very important.
Okay. But a lot of people say that, at their workplace, they cannot be authentic. to them. Yeah.
So actually, this is also the challenge because we cannot express ourselves fully. So that also creates a lot of stress in us. And one aspect of the work that I do, we talk about alignment is how do we able to express ourselves more effectively, right? So basically, we talk about verbal listening. How can we we listen better, right? How can we breathe better? How can we basically we have good food, right? So the taste, touch, all those things, these are all very important.
They've been using all the five senses.
Yes.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah. I mean, coming back to this, I mean, men's right? I mean, since we talk about authentic men, right? I mean, what do you think about the challenges that men are facing in this era?
I think there's actually two aspects of it because I mean in this world because we are now moving very fast. Not like in the olden days you go to the farm, you basically go to the farm and work. Right, then you end your day early, you start your day early. Right. So you're very in touch with nature. And actually we go deeper because we can slow down. But nowadays, I mean, when you need to travel to work, when you wake up, first thing is, most of us will be on the phones to check, what's next, right? So it's always what's next. And we don't slow down to think, what happened. So if you look at it, we aren't able to really live life to the fullest because we can't experience it because there's always a next thing. Yeah. Okay. So I feel this is the biggest challenge that we are facing. The ability to slow down and really get in touch with ourselves.
They meant to be in the present. Okay. And what do you think? I mean, like for you, I mean, I believe that you are in your 40s.
Yes.
So at this age, right, because different age group, right, different men face different challenges. But looking back at your life, right, in your 20s, 30s, what kind of challenges you face? Is it the same or different?
It's definitely different because when you are, I mean, guys, we know like when we are younger, when we are a bit more immature, right? And it's about how we experience life and how do we learn from that. And we tend to be more stubborn. We tend to be more. I mean, there are also burning desires, right? And also hot-headed. Also, we are impulsive. So there are certain decisions that we make that we might have regretted now. But these are all phases of life that we need to learn from. Yeah. So in the 30s, you start to realize that things start to catch up for you because you start to realize that you're aging, right?
After 30, you start aging already.
No, because the 20 plus, I mean, you still got the energy to really do a lot of stuff. Yeah, okay, why I say so? Because I was in IT. Actually, I spent a lot of time working. Right, so much time working that I feel that I'm in my 40s when I'm in my 30s.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I feel that much earlier. So I did a yoga instructor training.
Okay.
To sort out my body, so I feel younger again. Yeah, so this is like some of the issues that a lot of executives are facing, especially those high-performing ones, because they need to keep going. They cannot stop. Yeah.
Okay. And now in your 40s, right? What are some of the challenges, if you okay to share?
Okay, 40s, you start to realize that, okay, at this stage of my life, right, what have I achieved? Do I have enough for me to retire? Yeah, so it comes to a stage that, okay, your runway is
getting shorter.
Then what should be the strategies that need to be involved? So you cannot be, trying out different things. You need to settle on something and you need to be very focused, disciplined. Especially when our body start to age, the metabolism start to reduce, right? So you need to do more exercises, you need to eat right, you need to sleep well, because if not, it will come back to you. Because it's not like when you're younger, right? You can, maybe go a few days without sleep and keep doing stuff, but nowadays, you start to feel it much more.
Okay, because people say that even men in the 40s, like they are getting into this stage of menopause. For women, it's menopause. For guys, it's menopause. Yeah, is it true at the 40s?
I mean, it really depends on individuals. It depends on your lifestyle, right? For example, let's say, as a yoga instructor, I do practice to regulate my hormones regularly every day. So that actually helps. It helps. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, this is like ancient. That's why because yoga is short, is talking about life. Yeah, it's a way of life actually. Yeah, and if you practice it regularly, I mean, depends on the type of yoga. The one that I practice focus more on the health aspects of it.
Oh, you mean different yoga or different kind
Yeah,
of
yeah. Some is
focus?
more basically more on flexibility, strength, and things like that. Mine is more on basically curing yourself with yoga. So we talk about how do we revitalize our major organs through the postures and things like that.
Oh, okay.
How to breathe right? How do we apply mindfulness in day to day? So even now we are speaking. Even when you are in a very noisy environment, when you are frustrated, how do you manage yourself?
Okay. Do you teach yoga now?
Currently I don't teach.
No
but
time.
yeah. You see, talking about no time because we are always rushing about certain things. So we have different priorities. Different priorities at the moment. So my priority, like I mentioned, I'm a community leader, right? So I need to support the community. We need to make sure that we get all the different parts to come together. Yeah, I'm going to bring these aspects of more holistic lifestyle, into this mix so that everybody can improve themselves along the way. Yeah.
Okay. So can you share a bit about your moment, right? I mean, you think that in your own journey, right? You felt that you were wearing a mask because if being not authentic means like wearing a mask. Okay. Were there any times that you kind of experienced that, and what helps you to take off the mask?
Yeah. So it's very challenging, especially when you're younger, right? You need to, first of all, you because our education do not prepare us for work. I think you understand that, right? We face a lot of challenge trying to bridge the gap, trying to understand, how do we communicate with peers, right? How do we get their support? Yeah, how to influence them to support your decisions in work, especially if you are managing, managerial role, right? And if you want to do if you're not a manager, how do you manage up? This is all a lot of communication needs to be involved, right? So unless you are very good in communicating during your academic years, which most of us are not, it could be very challenging. Yeah. So So how do I remove the mask? Is when you actually do this to a certain stage, actually get burnt out. Because you are trying to manage expectations. You're trying to be someone you're not, right? And then after that, you look at yourself in the mirror. Who is this guy? Yeah. So a lot of times a lot of us will lose ourselves at some point in our lives.
Okay.
And there's also that discovery of who we are in the process.
Yeah. It's a big question of who we are, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are still searching. Yeah, in my journey of my work, as a coach, as a therapy, especially a lot of guys, they in their 40s, then they start to ask these questions. Oh, yeah, but some people too late, 50 plus, they still asking this question. But of course, never too late, huh? They can start from here. Yeah.
Yeah. I think, actually, there's one saying, I can't remember what was it. It's in Chinese. They are saying that if you need to find yourself, you hit 40, because if you hit 40 without finding yourself, it's quite a challenge that you'll be facing, because a lot of things is catching up with you, especially age, your health. Then there are certain things that we always sweep things under the rug, right? Yeah, then you'll start to surface because that lump will come up. And you self-sabotage and you trip yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is like one of the things that we need to do. I mean, if you have not found yourself, right, there's a way to do it which actually needs a bit more effort. I think Vincent also is very good in this area.
Oh, yeah,
helping
thanks.
people to find themselves.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Yeah. And of course, many men, right, they associate strength with toughness. That means they must be macho. Do you agree? Or what is your view on that?
Okay, there's this thing, I think some years back we talked about the new age man, right? So, I mean, tough is one aspects of it, but there is also one aspect of man, we talk about, the gentleness. That's actually a bit different, because we talk about the yin and yang, right? It needs to come into play. Why? Is because there are certain times you cannot force your way through. Yeah, and because it will affect your relationships and things like that. How do you be gentle? Really understand, why this person say no to you. right? And then from there, right, you will actually bring up something that is of value of the person to be able to say yes, because you need to really understand what the person wants. Yeah. So toughness is one aspect of it. When you need to be tough, actually with yourself. Why is because the discipline aspects of it need to come in.
Oh, okay.
When you get older, right, all those things you need to, it means more on the discipline side. And you talk about your values, you should be align your values now, because if not, people also do not know who you are, because there's some aspects of trust that needs to be more, right? So other than that, you shouldn't be too tough on yourself, like you're not achieving your goals, because sometimes things takes time, right? And also people around you, because they also have their own baggages and challenges.
I mean, other than meeting your own expectation, you also need to meet other people's expectation. It can be very draining in a way. Right. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I mean, can you think of, like, if let's say, what would be the advice that you think that you want to give to the men out there? Any advice for those who are think that, because for men, right, to show their vulnerability, can be quite scary, right? I mean, to be real, and sometimes it will take as a weakness, right? I mean, so the men tends to kind of close that. They don't talk about it, especially in front of their friends. They don't talk about their weaknesses, or they don't talk about how jialat they are, but they always like want to showcase, the best side of them.
Yeah. So you talk about the best side of a man, right? Is if this person is okay to feel weak at times, right? And you do not need to be always the person that solves everything, because I mean, most men are fixers, I mean, we all understand,
problem solver.
Right? We want to problem solve and all those things, right? But not everything needs to be fixed, right? There are certain things that actually needs time for it to emerge, so that people understand, okay, what's going on, right? So for men, I feel that you do not. Men are more competitive, right? You don't need to win all the time. Sometimes it's okay that you do not get what you want. And when you don't get what you want, you need to understand why you're not getting what you want. Right? Because I mean, there are ways. We talk about just now. We talk about toughness and gentleness. Right? We talk about the yin and yang. How do you balance that?
Oh, that's difficult to balancing.
Yes, but it's difficult. So the challenge itself actually make it worthwhile. I mean, you say you want to be able to take up challenge, right? So this is a challenge for all men out there, right? How do you find the balance?
Wow. Okay, how to find a balance? Do you have a course on that?
One aspect of my course, there's one thing that I now look at is helping people to find clarity.
Oh, yeah. You want to share a bit clarity? What do you mean?
By finding action, by taking action. Okay, so I have this framework that I came up some years back. We talk about openness. So we need to open our mind, right, to have that conversation, to accept what the person is saying, open our heart to really understand what the person is going through, and open our will is to take the next step, right, to co-create something together, right? But with that, what you need is basically knowledge. Knowledge, because with the openness, it's easy for you to say that, hey, I got this gap. How do we bridge the gap? So I need to understand more about, because I mean, we need to have a wide variety of knowledge, right? Not only focusing on what you know.
Okay.
That's one of it. Secondly, is also you need to have that conversation. We talk about social learning. It brings that back again, that you need to talk to someone else. Even that person is like have a totally 180 degrees different view from you. But you need to understand why this person is saying this, so that you can see the other side. Because we always have blind spots. So we will recognize that what this person saying might feel wrong to you, but there might be some truth in that. Last but not least, your personal experience. So it comes with the action.
Okay.
Right. So with that, there will be some sort of transformation that happens, because it's a new understanding that comes out of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So the other aspects of transformation is you need to constantly upgrading, focusing on the first two that I mentioned, the openness, and then the wisdom that comes with the with the knowledge.
I see. Yeah. And you're still teaching it, or you're still running workshops?
I'm actually building another layer on top of it, which I hope to get it ready by next year.
Wow. Okay.
Maybe at the end of this year, there should be something. Yeah, I'm still working on it.
Yeah.
So the openness will help with alignment. Okay. And then we talk about the knowledge and wisdom will help with clarity. Okay. The transformation will allow you to allow you to be more effective. Yeah. So this will become ACT.
Okay.
Yeah. So the acronym for this is also allow people to say, okay, when you remember this, you remember that you need to have alignment, you need to have clarity, and you need to have transformation for things to happen. Yeah. Because if not, I mean, we talk about you do things individually nowadays, can't really achieve much. So when I say ACT, is also involve other parties you're working with.
Okay.
So it's a collective.
Synergy with the other people out there. Wow, nice. Yeah. If there's a one takeaway or a piece of wisdom you can give to the audience or the men out there, what would you like to say to them?
I think just now, actually, it's not only men. I feel that nowadays,
the human being.
yeah, human beings. I mean, we are so we're so much attached to the devices that we have. Right. So we do not have. Even sometimes in conversation, you will see your phone. Right. There's no presence to really listen and have that human-to-human connection with the person around you. Yeah. So it's very important to have that because it helps you to also get in touch with yourself at the same time. So when you do that, basically you have that moment. Okay. So it's a very precious moment that you do not miss by doing what's next, because you are now experiencing it and it's real.
It's in the present, here and now.
And today is the 10th of October. Community of Learning, our founder, Mr. Stephen Koh, had also launched a refresh of Community of Learning. Now we focus on real, looking at real learning, real experience, and basically also teaching something that that person have experienced before. And then after we also from there, right? Because all these are real, you will get the real outcome and output at the end of it.
Wow, that's nice. Yeah, looking forward.
Yes. Yeah, and we talk about real, right? Authenticity.
Yes.
Authenticity is more there. Yeah.
Very important. Yeah, I'm looking forward for the more, events or activities coming out. But do you have anything to make announcement of any upcoming any events?
Oh, upcoming events. There's a lot of things happening in computer learning. So we have the only one that I can announce is because we are doing our orientation, right? So on the 16th of October, right? So that will be coming up. Subsequently, we got other events. One is within our own internal group, the Learn Share Excel group, and another one we'll be working with Educational Service Union. So basically, this is for more of the adult educator community.
I see.
There might be maybe one or two more before we close the year, but yet to announce.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Rendy, for coming here to share with the men.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. And thank you for tuning in to the Conversations with Authentic Men. Okay. I see you in the next conversation. Thank you.